Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a kind of chit chat, get ready with me, talk through type of thing. I went to the drugstore to try to find some new products, well, new to me at least, and get some inspiration. And I wanted to try to find the e.l.f. what is it, Mad for Met palettes, but no one had them. I stopped at 2 different drugstores and I couldn't find them even though they had e.l.f. products. So instead, I ended up getting a bunch of Wet n Wild products that I didn't already have because Rite Aid was having a 40% off discount on Wet n Wild products, and I mean, Wet n Wild's already dirt cheap, so 40% off. I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff that I've been wanting, so I figure I'll just, you know, do my makeup, try out some of this stuff, and I'm pretty excited to check out this palette here. It's called Poster Child. And I've seen this before. I mean, it's certainly not new, but I didn't get it before, and then I've been having trouble finding it, and I walked into this Rite Aid that I normally don't go to, and there they had it. They also had this one here that I've been trying to get a hold of. This is the Comfort Zone palette. I also got the new Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I also got 2 more of the Liquid Catsuit shades in Berry Recognize and Coral Corruption. I got some of these gel lip liners. I can't remember if I've heard anything about them or not, so I figured I'd try them out. I got Think Flamingos and Bear to Comment. Bear kind of looks like a brownish shade just from the box, and Think Flamingos looks kind of more corally. I grabbed 2 of their brushes. Yeah, so I got their powder brush and their large eyeshadow brush, which the eyeshadow brush is a little bit of a weird shape, so we'll see how that goes. And then I got the Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. And oh, I actually got 3 of the catsuit. This one is Nudie Patootie. I don't know, it might be a little too light for me, but we're going to try it out anyway. So let's pin my hair back and get started with the makeup. So I know it's been a little bit longer than I normally go between videos. My little mini hiatus was due to, I'm going to use the NYX Pore Filler Primer today. So my little mini hiatus, it's really a hiatus, but I took more time between videos than I normally would, was due to the new Legend of Zelda game that came out on Friday. If you don't know anything about video games, then I'm sure you don't care or understand why that required me to not film or post any videos. But if you do play video games, then I'm sure you understand that I purchased the video game and then did nothing but play it for the course of 3 days. And I'm going to use the Photo Focus foundation in, I use Desert Beige. But yeah, I don't have that much time for like filming and editing as it is because my like actual job, because when you're doing YouTube starting out, you don't actually really get paid anything. So my actual job that pays me money to live. It's very demanding. I work a lot of hours there, and there's not that many hours left for doing videos, but I really enjoy doing videos, so I make the time. But sometimes there are going to be things that I just want to do that are going to take some time, that I'm going to need to take time for, and I'm going to have to give up something to be able to do them. So that's pretty much what happened there. Is I'm really excited to get back to filming videos for you guys. And I was at work today, actually, really just itching to get home and film. Didn't even know what I was going to film, but I wanted to. Okay, my lips are so insanely dry. I'm going to use some of this Indie Beauty Buttercream Lip Scrub to prepare them for when we put lipstick on later. Okay, for my concealer, I'm going to use the Bye Bye Under Eye Illuminating Concealer. And I have the shade Tan. I got it in an Ipsy bag. So this is like the little sample size. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply a little bit. I find that this concealer applies a lot better if you rub it between your fingers first, because it really warms it up and helps it to not be too thick and to not crease. So I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes and then blend it out with my sponge. I'm going to add a little bit to the lids of my eyes as well to act as an eyeshadow primer. And blend that out. And I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder. I'm going to use my sponge to apply that underneath my eyes as well. Let's crack into this Wet n Wild powder and let's see what the shade looks like compared to... Oh my gosh, this powder feels amazing. This stuff feels so incredibly soft. It's amazing. So, it might just be a really, really nice face powder for me. I really like how that feels. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette and use this to contour my nose. And now I'm going to use my Pure Bronzer So if you guys could leave some comments below on what videos you would like to see from me. I want to film videos that you guys want to see, and your comments would really be appreciated. I have a video coming up this weekend. I'm doing the Husband Does My Voiceover Challenge video. I've already filmed my part. I have to have my husband do his part, but we were completely opposite schedules, so it's a little hard getting it done. I'm going to get it up this weekend. I'm going to do it. That's the goal. So, fingers crossed that we're going to do this. All right? Every time I'm editing, I'm always editing out. I'm always editing out minutes of me opening products. It's ridiculous. Now this one's peeling. Holy moly. Just so you know, I'm not just like throwing my trash on the ground over there. I have a trash can. See? There's a trash can over here. Isn't it cute? Yes. This is my poor nails. Look at that. But success! Success. We got it open. Okay. Let's get rid of that. That wasn't a trash can. I'm going to use Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek as a transition shade for this and see how it goes. It's like, I don't think this is the right brush for this, but you know what? We're going to not use that for this. I'm going to use this Sedona Lace brush that I got in my BoxyCharm. It's their EB13 brush. And I've been liking it a lot for my crease when I really want to put a lot of color in there, because it's a pretty dense brush. But it still has the right shape for applying a transition shade. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back in with the Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to use that to take this salmon-y color and I am going to put that on the lid. I feel like I envision this color being more vibrant than it is. I think if you have paler skin, it might show up more vibrant, but it's just not doing it for me. Okay, and now I'm going to take a clean blending brush and use that to make sure the edges are nice and clean. I'm going to take this lighter shade. It's got a little bit of a shimmer in it, and I'm going to use that to highlight the brow bone. If you're really fair, I would not recommend using this shade up at your brow bone. I would not recommend it. But if you're darker, it works. Okay, I want to deepen up the crease, so I am going to go in with Barcelona Beach from Makeup Geek. And I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller blending brush No, not that one. I'm going to take this one from Royal and Langnickel. I really like their brushes, by the way. If you're looking for affordable brushes, I highly recommend Royal and Langnickel. Anyway, I'm going to take the Barcelona Beach shade and use that to deepen up the crease. I have been really obsessed with all my Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I desperately need to place an order for more. But I just bought a new car, and so I'm really not supposed to be spending a lot of money on makeup. I really shouldn't have probably even went and bought all the Wet n Wild stuff, but I mean, it was on such a good sale, so I was able to, you know, kind of justify it because of the sale, but probably shouldn't have been buying it. Okay, I'm going to take the clean brush again and just go and blend things out some more.
Can I have an orange?
Yeah, you can have an orange.
Because I really, really, really want to be healthy.
Okay.
Because I love being healthy. I don't want to get sick.
Right.
Of being all like, that fruit makes you be so strong and healthy, and just garbage food, like
garbage food?
Like not from the garbage, like onions.
Onion is a garbage food?
Yeah, I hate onions. They're like spicy. Spicy, 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 spicy.
Okay. Alright, go.
Sour, actually. Sour. I'll go get an orange.
Okay. So after all that work in the crease, the lid has gotten toned down again, and I'm not happy about that, so I am going to take a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to coat this with this shadow. And I'm going to take my setting spray, and we're going to try to get this to be as vibrant as possible. Yeah, I'm a lot more happier with that now. I mean, obviously it's not going to be as vibrant as like a super expensive eyeshadow, but I'm going to take this yellow shade and apply it to my inner corner. I really dislike my inner corners because they're so inset. They're so like deep that it's incredibly hard to utilize them. I'm so jealous of people who can like put a bunch of highlight on there and it's so noticeable, because me, it's like they're so recessed. And I'm going to tap a bit just at the highest point of the brow to give a little extra light up there. I'm going to take a pencil brush and go back into the pink shade and apply that on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a fluffier pencil brush. I'm going to use the lighter shade to kind of buff it out a little bit. So I'm going to use a nude pencil to line my waterline. I'm going to take some of this purple liquid liner from Wet n Wild. Alright, let's do some mascara. Let's do some mascara. I always forget my mascara, so we're not going to forget it today. I'm going to use my favorite, the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. I'm seriously so glad that I went ahead and splurged on this stuff because I can't live without it. So I might start doing like either videos or live somethings early in the morning where I share kind of like my real daily kind of get ready with me. And I was wondering if that was something people would be interested in, if you guys wanted to see that, if you had an opinion on whether it would be, on whether you'd like to see kind of like a live broadcast that actually is early in the morning and you could watch it, you know, before you get ready to go as well. So it would be probably 6 o'clock in the morning or earlier. Sometimes I do have variable, so it wouldn't be, if I did do live broadcasts, it wouldn't be 100% predictable times because I don't always get ready to go at exactly the same time every day, but it is usually around 6. Or I could film them and then always kind of post them at exactly the same time every day, so then you would know it's always going to be there at this time. So let me know what you guys think about that idea, if it's something that you'd like to see, what format you'd like to see it in. If I do the live one, it's probably going to be on Instagram, so yeah, let me know what you think about that, if it's something you're into. I found that going ahead and curling my lashes after I put the mascara on tends to be a little bit more effective. So that's what I've been doing lately. And it's made a pretty big difference in the appearance of my lashes, which is important to me because my lashes normally look like they don't exist. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera to do my brows because we don't need to sit through that again. And I actually have a whole video talking about how to do my brows. So if you are interested, I'll leave it linked down in the description bar below, and I will link it up here so that, is that the side? Up there? Up there? I don't know. just so that you guys can check that out if you really want a detailed description of how I do my brows. But I'm not going to go, and it's so much of a pain in the butt to edit through. No, we're not doing that. So, give me a second and I'll be back. Okay, that's a pretty big difference, isn't it? Brows are done. Let's do blush, highlight, and then lips. So we are almost done. Where's the new blush I got? I want to try the new blush. These things just make me laugh so hard. Like, whose cheek is this small? How is this going to work? Anyway. The Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Mellow Wine. So nice. I don't really know why it doesn't look like a wine color, but whatever. I don't care. I prefer applying my blush with these like angled kinds of blush brushes. I tried recently, I got one of these. This is the Luxie 514 blush brush. And I just couldn't get it to work right for me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't apply as flattering when I use that kind of brush. So, yes, this color is so nice. I love this color. It's such a nice natural flush for my skin tone. Yes. Okay. And then a highlight. Why not stick with the Wet n Wild theme and go ahead and use the Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. So we almost got a full face of Wet n Wild products. And Wet n Wild is so good you can actually do that without being mad at it. So I am going to highlight the hell out of my nose as well, and my Cupid's bow. We are just going to highlight it up today. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Berry Recognize Liquid Catsuit lipstick. Okay, it's a little darker than I expected. I mean, I don't know why I expected it to be lighter. I'm just an idiot. Alright, and last but not least, let's do some setting spray. Ooh, my neck just did the most awful crack. I really should remember to put on setting spray more often because it really makes everything look so much better. But I always forget. Thanks so much for sitting with me and watching me put together this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. else did I want to say? Oh yeah, don't forget to leave comments down below about videos that you guys would like to see. I really want to make videos that you guys are going to like to see. So I love you guys. Bye.